Hi everyone, my name is Jackie, and my view on spanking children, or it's called corporal punishment, is something that's pretty common from where I come from. But as of right now, I don't think that spanking children is appropriate and a good like as a it's a good method that parents use anymore. So the pros and cons. Pros is that maybe that after spanking, the children can maybe understand that what they have done wrong, and improve from there and not make the same mistake again. But the con is, according to many research, that spanking doesn't really improve behavioral thing, and it can also lead to like physical and mental illnesses, cognitive impair, and social emotional illness. And the type of spanking that's appropriate to me is like using a small ruler and then spank on the palm a few times, or like on the butt. And the type that is over the line for me is using like a belt and then slap back and forward like that, or using a slipper. Those are, I think, really over the line and unnecessary. As I think that the fact that using the belt and slipper is going to make the children be obsessive, and then whenever they see a belt or slipper, they're going to think about their parent hitting them using that thing. So I think that's going to be it's going to be like a bad. It's going to create childhood drama for the children. And I think that slipper and belt have a really when they spank you, they will have a lot of pain. So I think and children are very sensitive to pain, so I think that that's inappropriate. And at the age that is spanking appropriate is from in my opinion, from 3 to 8 years old. After that, I think after that, spanking, instead of spanking, I think parents should talk to the children, trying to understand them. What do they need? What caused them to behave a certain way? Is there anything? I think that communications is the key to improve all relationship. And instead of spanking, spanking doesn't solve any problem. It only makes the problem worse. The children will think that why did my parents spank me, without asking why I did that, why I behaved like this. And it's more likely that the children are going to repeat the same behavior, and the consequence from that is more spanking, and that's going to be like a circle over and over. And in the future, sometimes I will spank my children if they are really stubborn and doesn't really listen to what I said. I maybe spank them 1 or 2 times. But besides that, I will always try to use the communication method. I talk to them I will talk to their friends to know what they're doing, what they're going through, what's happened to school today. I want to let them know them first before I do any aggressive actions that will lead to other consequences. Okay, and spanking children in public is unacceptable to me because it's not only harm the children, it's not only affect the child integrity and dignity, but also will lower their self-esteem. What happens if their friends, their teacher, their people the kids know, family members see the parents spanking the children in public? That will affect them deeply mentally. And okay, slapping in the face is unthinkable. It's like, what kind of parents would slap the children in the face? I never seen any of my friends or family members or relatives slap their children on their face. And I think that's also a sign that the parents are having some mental problem that related to behavioral control, and they don't they have behavioral control, and they have some issue of their own. I was thinking that's why they slap the kids in the face. Okay, thank you for your listening.